In order to play this song just like the record, we're going to need to do an alternate tuning. So from low to high, it's going to be low A, G, C, F, A, and then D. And if you want to think about it, you're tuning the whole guitar down a full step, so 2 notes, and then you're lowering that E string down to A. So the main pattern is going to go from an A to a D minor to a C sound. It's going to start off with the droning low E string, or A string as it is, and a finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. And most of this entire song is just going to be downstroking 8th notes. So it's going to go, and then you're going to bring that first finger up to the 7th fret, 5th string, and your second finger to the 8th fret of the 6th string. So that's the first measure. And then you're going to slide your second finger back to the 6th string, 3rd fret, and you're going to drone on the 5th string. Right, so you're going to have the first beginning, and then right at the end you've got that little hammer on that is going to hammer on the 5th string from open to 2 to open. The next measure is going to repeat, same as the first measure. And then this 4th measure is going to be very similar, but there's a little change right at the end. So you're going to have 2 beats of the, and then you're going to do that hammer on that we saw before. And then you're going to do the hammer on and then play the 4th string. So those 2 measures would sound like this. When we get into the first verse, we're going to follow the second half of the intro pattern. So every time it gets down to this low sort of G positioning, it's going to do that hammer on and then hit the 4th string. So for instance, the first verse would sound like, and then that's going to repeat 3 more times. The second verse is going to be just like the first in that we're going to repeat that one pattern 4 times. The first chorus is going to take that finger position that we've seen through the song, first finger on the 5th string, 7th fret, second finger on the 6th string, 8th fret, and we're going to go between that and the 9th fret and 10th fret respectively. So it's going to go, and we're going to ring that 4th string out. And then halfway through, we're going to go back to this C chord, which is the second finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. And this is going to have even just a slightly different sort of hammer-on pattern. It's going to go, so 2 times, and then it's going to do the hammer-on 3 times, with the last time ending up on the 4th string. So from there it's going to go right back into this pattern. And the last time through it's going to stop. And then it's going to come back in with that pattern that we saw in between, with 3 hammer-ons. First time you're not going to do it with the 4th string. next time you will. The harmonica solo after the first chorus is going to be a combination of the verse and choruses. It's going to start off with that pattern that we see in the beginning. It's doing it twice. And then we're going to get into that chorus progression, starting on the 7th fret to the 9th fret. We're going to do that 4 times. That one pattern where it's going to do the hammer-on 3 times. From there, it's going to go into the last verse. The last verse is going to be exactly the same as the first and the second verse. We'll have this pattern that repeats 4 times. And then we get to the chorus, it's going to be the same as the previous chorus. We're going to go from the 7th fret to the 9th fret 4 times with that little break with 3 hammer-ons. Back to that 7th fret to 9th fret pattern 4 times. And then finally 2 measures of that in between triple hammer-on before it ends on an A note. And I'll explain that when we get there. So the last chorus is going to start off from 7 to 9. Does that 4 times. Triple hammer-on part. Back to the 7th fret. 4 times. And then we're going to have that triple hammer-on part for 3 measures. First measure, not doing it. And then that last time you're going to go up and hit that 4th string. And then finally, it's going to end on what is really an A5. So it's going to be the 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th string open. Well, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Maybe there's another song or artist you'd like to see me cover. Also, check out the Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you'll get a Guitar Pro of this file, as well as a PDF to play along with for this song and many, many more. Thanks. We'll see you in the next video.